Only 1 minute in, and he's out. Get off. Take it off.
I'm not gonna win. I'm just gonna mess with File. All I'm gonna do is just keep getting DQ'd.
Who is that? Woo! You listen up, Jump.
Honestly, it is
Hello, everybody.
an announcement for nothing.
A lot of people have asked. No more Band-Aids, no more bullshit. The truth is here, and it's coming at you hard. Oh my gosh, how do you not just get hyped beyond all recognition every single time you watch that video and remember where you are right now. You are at the Battle Pass, the official PGF Tuesday talk show, and I am once again blessed to be joined by our very own Johnny the Mouth Malone. What is up, Mr. Malone? How the hell are you doing on this Tuesday? It was a crazy weekend, man. Tell me about yours.
I love it. I loved my weekend. Out of all the weekends, Friday was my favorite.
Yeah? Is it because of what I think?
Because we got to see our gamers go through hell, and I love it.
Oh, man, the Backrooms demons were biting at our gamers' cheeks, man. It was a fun one because really gaming was on display that day. And that's what it is. There was wild competition on the Night of Nightmares, which me and Johnny are definitely going to talk about. But last Friday, the very night after the Night of Nightmares, we got to see Bud Nustin and the very one 6'5", Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
Yes.
Man, they put a whole different view on the back rooms compared to our first time we went there, right?
If you really think about it, they actually demonstrated how teamwork is. And you know what? To Bud Nustin, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, if you're watching this, cheers to ya.
Hell yeah, man. Because they did, right? They just were there, obviously competing because at the end of the day, someone's got to be the best. But these two worked together the whole time. It's what good old-fashioned gaming is about, right? You don't always have to sweat your brain out of your ears to win nothing. Believe it or not, sometimes the entire point of video games is to have fun. I know it's crazy. But it's almost like game is in the title, Johnny. Truly, man. So,
hey, you're not wrong.
As much as that Friday matches were very fun, you know, Bouncing Betty was there. We just ultimately had a good time. I highly recommend you go back and check that out. But I'll tell you what, if you go back and check anything out, which I know you all are gonna, you have got to watch the Night of Nightmares. Johnny, I am still reeling from how good the Night of Nightmares was. Honestly, man.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I was having a great night, okay? Even though, you know what? I was in the Halloween spirit.
Hell yeah, you were.
I had to dress up, man. I had to dress up, all right? And I loved it. What a great night that was. And do you know what's even better on that night?
Yo. What?
Crowning
I knew it.
Professional Gamers Federation champion, and he's also our Battle Royal Bad Bitch champion, the Big Mac Daddy Show.
Yeah, man. You had to have just loved watching that match, and we're gonna talk about it too, because that For Honor match was one of the most intense matches I have ever had blessing to watch, man. Oh, I cannot wait, because we're going to show it to you guys. We're going to do some breakdowns of it and really talk about just one of the best damn Professional Gamers Federation championship matches I have ever seen. It was amazing. But before that, man, so we've been getting some mail. I'm pretty sure some grandmas were writing us angrily about our gentle giant himself. He had a little bit of a heartbreak during the Night of Nightmares. Do you remember? I don't know how you'd forget, but do you remember that, Johnny?
It was almost as heartbreaking as oh, do I dare say it? You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and just not. I gotta listen. I like Vuitton and Titan.
Of course, he's great.
He's a very sweet guy. You know, he's very uplifting. He's always smiling. But goddamn, his heart got broken, man. And listen. As much as I like romantic movies and it's so cute and that, it was kind of funny. I'm sorry we went to in time, but it was kind of at that moment I almost laughed at it, but I was also in shock for you. All right.
Well, here let's show the people what exactly happened at the Night of Nightmares with the one and only Root and Betty. I mean, I hate to say it, y'all. It is a little hard to watch, but hey, let's get to watching. I mean, look at this, Johnny. Oh God! And there's you right there.
1v1 Phasmo match
Look at that, Bob Ross.
The Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty.
Oh man!
So,
all right, let's get on down there.
I can just feel like so far it's not been my day, but I think this will make it up. Betty, we've been, playing games off of the PGF for a while, and I think it's been super fun, and I'd like to continue to do that. So, will you be my girlfriend?
Oh, wow. I'm super flattered. Oh, I wasn't expecting that at all. I have had a great time playing games with you and being duo partners, and I'm interested in somebody else. Sorry. Sorry. You're really nice, but
No, that's
sorry.
that's fine. No,
Thanks.
I'm still excited. I think, we're still a great team. No matter what happens, our chemistry is still there. So.
And that is a great attitude to take, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, because, as you know, I'm sure it was nothing personal. But
I can always count on her. That's the one thing I know.
An amazing attitude to take, man. An absolute amazing attitude to take. So let's actually jump on over to you guys so we can get this Phasmo out of the way. Bouncing Betty. Are you there, Bouncing Betty?
Sorry, you're really nice, but
Unfortunately, we will start the countdown.
sorry.
It's just a happy little disappearance. That's all.
I'm sure she's simply, getting it figured out. So the 60-second timer has begun.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Bouncing Betty, please report to the digital octagon. We do need you.
You're really nice.
Why are my messages green?
Good job. Well, this is
Will you be my girlfriend?
Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna go take a leak.
Sorry, you're really nice.
We got about 30 seconds for that Bouncing Betty because we have a 1v1 Phasmo. It's actually all they need to do is identify the ghost. Pretty simple match. We just kind of wanted to highlight Phasmophobia and obviously our newest team.
Will you be my girlfriend?
The Bouncing Titan team.
Girlfriend.
Bouncing Titan.
About 10 seconds left, Betty.
No, it kind of looks like this Titan's just going to be walking from now on.
I do hate to say this, Ruth, but
Man.
this that will be a disqualification for the Bouncing Titan team. So I'm not gonna lie, this Night of Nightmares has been a whirlwind of things. When'd you get popcorn?
Oh, well, you know how like I would forcefully make people do things like John over there?
Oh, fucking John. Oh, John. John. It's okay.
Well,
We're not.
let's just say after I gave him that red mark on his neck, which with no evidence of, by the way. He got me the bag of popcorn, Oreo popcorn too, which I ordered. So yeah.
So the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncing Betty. That the big thing that I gotta say there is, as much as I do feel for that gentle giant, there is a time and a place, and if you're gonna let somebody know how you feel in a wildly public setting, such as on the live show of the PGF, you are 10xing the embarrassment if, well, the feelings weren't reciprocated. And ultimately, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan found that out, I want to say, the hardest way possible, man.
Yeah. It was so painful. I almost wanted to go leave the commentary desk and take a leak as well. That's where I was at, man.
Well, I mean, you had a little insult to injury. The Big Mac Daddy, of course, never one short for words, just kind of twisting that screwdriver, so to speak, giving the Rootin' Tootin' Titan a hard time. I mean, you're already embarrassed as hell putting his feelings out there for Bouncing Betty, who, I don't know if you'd noticed that, she didn't say no. She said she was interested in somebody else. So that means there's a love in a different direction. I don't know, man. Ultimately, the PGF is about our professional gamers, and there is some interesting dynamics starting to form as we continue our journey to take over the world. So, Johnny, how do you think the Rootin' Tootin' Titan's going to do moving forward?
Well, here's the thing, Marcus, because I actually said this. I don't know which PGF episode it was, but I did say this live. Never put your personal feelings into this type of thing to do, because once you put because listen, in my past work life, I'm not gonna go too fully in. Okay. But I've learned that if you put any relationships in front of that business or in any way, Marcus, you are bound to either screw your life over, you are bound to ruin that relationship, and I will always tell everyone, business comes first, because if you don't make that money, then you going broke, and it's always going to be like that. Yep. So Rootin' Tootin' Titan, get over it and be a professional gamer, because we need you out there. You are our double FA champion right now, buddy.
Absolutely.
So get over it, be a gamer, and let's have some fun as well, Marcus.
Hell yeah. I mean, Johnny, I couldn't have said it better. You know, chocolate milk, they say, makes the bone strong. And clearly the 6'5" Rootin' Tootin' Titan never skipped on that morning glass of moo juice. Hey, it's beautiful stuff, isn't it? Because you said it best, man. This is a professional gamers federation. There's time and place for love, and it ain't in the middle of the battlefield of the digital octagon. I'll tell you that. I know that our free-for-all champion, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, he is going to push through this like the champion he is, man. Because the Big Mac Daddy, he may be the double belt, but the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is only behind him by one. So I know that if this does not derail our train, that is the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, he's going to do some stuff, man. Keep an eye on him. Do not be surprised if he sneaks in and he's headed straight for the Big Mac Daddy himself. Let's just hope the feminine wiles of the Bouncing Betty has not slowed down our locomotive.
When you're the main guy being the main champion and all of the PGF championship, you're bound to have many targets on your back and for every gamer to come at. And honestly, To be fair, if they want a shot at double FA champion, they want even the Big Mac Daddy Show himself could probably do it too. Because if he did go after him, guess who's a triple champ, Marcus?
So I was just gonna say, so Johnny, are you thinking that the Big Mac Daddy is actually capable of capturing a third belt? If he's given the opportunity to get one?
Here's the thing. I've known the Big Mac Daddy Show for years. We grew up in our childhood together, Marcus. And here's how me and the Mac Daddy work, okay?
Okay.
When me and the Mac Daddy see something that we want, we take it. And that's how it's going to be, because that's business. Right?
And business isn't what? Personal.
You got it, Marcus.
Come on now, Johnny.
Big Mac Daddy.
Oh, man. So speaking of the Big Mac Daddy, he had a hell of a fight against him, though, to win that Professional Gamers Federation Championship belt, didn't he? It wasn't easy,
sir.
Johnny.
Yes, sir.
He had to work hard, and Mac did work hard, because that match went all the way to the 9th round.
Beautiful.
Dude, back and forth, kill after kill. These two fighters would not let up on each other at all. And it was an amazing thing to watch.
Best of the best. I'm going to say it. Both him and Butnuston were up there as our top professional gamers here in the PGF.
It was amazing.
I'm calling it right now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you had something else to say, Johnny. Sorry. What happened? It's okay. Doesn't matter. Because I'm telling you, what I need to do is, John, quit. Shut up, John. Quit. What I need to do now is show you guys the highlights of that amazing For Honor match. Because me and Johnny are going to do a little bit of a play-by-play on what was going through our minds during this wild For Honor game. Check this out. When it's time to fight, it is time to fight. When it first started,
Beautiful.
who'd you have your money on? I gotta know. Who'd you think was gonna win?
We are smooth again.
Marcus.
Hit it with the combo. Hit it with the combo.
Oh my goodness. Big Mac Daddy Show.
I know. I just had to ask so that you could say it. Let's go down there and check out this wild event from the Night of Nightmares.
Oh man, who the hell does he think
But
he's Brock Lesnar?
Nustin takes the first round.
No,
you're like the spam.
Hey yo, my man think he Brock
called
Lesnar, even
combos.
though he did the dirty
called
just
combos.
like Diddy.
Pump faking combos?
All right, we are going into round
Oh,
two.
the high ground. Oh, don't you give me the high ground.
All right,
Don't you give me the high ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
nice combo, huh?
The Big Mac Daddy Show getting in some chops. Oh, he might be taking round two.
What's up with the combos, huh?
There we go. Round two loss on Butnuston. The Big Mac
So,
Daddy
Johnny,
Show has
man,
got
after that
W.
first
Now
round,
it's just a 1-1.
I mean, it was going back and forth already, man. So tell me, did it waive at all your faith in Mac Daddy's ability to capture this victory?
See, I've always praised the Big Mac Daddy Show, always, man. He's truly shown how much of a professional gamer he is. But I will admit, I was slightly worried because before this match even happened at all, Marcus, we had a tag team match. It was Butnuston and the Big Mac Daddy Show versus two randos. And I was worried because the Big Mac Daddy Show wasn't doing too well in that match. So I was slightly worried. But after, I think it was round 3 and 4, I believe, the Big Mac Daddy Show was proving himself way better. And that's when, you know, I felt a lot better as well.
All right.
Because that's when I knew right away, he's champion right there. He is championship material. That is who the Big Mac Daddy Show is.
100% champion, and we're actually in round 4 right now. So let's check this round out.
Oh man.
As we add some
It's the
intensity
Big
to the
Mac Daddy
situation.
versus this round. Right now, Big Mac Daddy
Come on,
is
what
in
you
the
running
lead.
for? What you running for? Come on.
Look at
Come on, I won't bite.
Oh, oh.
Got him.
Dustin wins round 4 and it is tied up.
Come on.
Alrighty.
Come on.
The intensity
Turn it
elevates
up.
Gotta give it. It's a good match.
Turn it up.
as
Gotta give
our
it to you. It's a
professional
good match.
gamers
Let's
are
go.
tied up
It's a good fight.
at 2-2.
I don't know what this beat is, but I feel like rapping to it, not gonna lie. I'm loving it.
We switch over to Mac Daddy's feed. These gamers took a second to warm up, but now it is neck and neck.
This isn't even a competition. This is a battle to the death. This is a bloodbath that's gonna happen right here. Two men's hatred that
Come on, high ground.
powerful.
Come on, Anakin. I got the high ground. What you
The
want?
intensity intensifies.
You underestimate my power.
Oh, mate.
Oh, the Big Mac Daddy takes round 5.
Oh,
All right,
Big Mac
Johnny,
Daddy is
man.
now
So we
back
are going
in the
into
lead.
round 5
Oh
here.
my
The
God,
banter,
this is
no matter
so-
how intense the competition, these guys never fail to entertain.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
This is amazing.
It's just amazing, isn't it? It has not slowed down.
Oh, I am like, I was very focused during that night. Right now, just rewatching it, I am still so absolutely focused on. This was such a, this is the definition of a championship match right here, Marcus.
I'm right there with you, man, because you just find yourself on the edge of your seat, just wondering what the outcome's going to be. Because right now, we're going to go back down there, but this is going into round 7. It has been a back and forth the entire time. Right now, it's tied up at 3-3.
I love it. Absolutely.
I just love it, man. All right, let's
love
finish
it.
it up. Don't you dare leave that octagon.
This is my dinner, folks.
Oh, but Nustin leaves the octagon right away. Going back and forth. We have good shots on both sides. I'm going to shut up. This is too intense. I have to watch.
Oh no, you can just watch all you want, Marcus.
All right. All right.
Oh my God!
And the Big Mac Daddy takes round 7.
That's 7. Round 7. Oh my, folks, this is the action you want to see. If you ain't got this type of action in the PGF, then you don't belong here in the PGF, because this is how we do it.
All right, Johnny.
We
so
are in round
if
8 of the
the
competition.
Big Mac
and it is not
Daddy
slowed
won
down
this
at all.
round, he would
If
have
the Big
clinched
Mac Daddy
the
wins
victory.
this,
It
he
was
is the winner,
insane,
and
wasn't
he
it?
is the Professional You know what? Gamers Federation. Absolutely, it would have been insane. But the fact that it was round 9 man, and again, it was a intense, definite intense, last match intense, of both whoever men wins, just eye to it was eye even
right now.
more and more and more
right, Johnny, we're just
entertaining,
gonna watch and see
more
how this plays
intense.
out.
Oh,
Hush, hush, over the
I
crowd.
felt it. I felt if there was aura in that last match.
Electrifying, man.
With that one.
All right,
Oh,
let's head on
yes.
back down there and watch
We'll see
these
about
legends
that.
do what they
Come
do.
on.
Because we are now going into round 9. So Bud Nustin just won that round and tied it up.
One more.
To the final round, winner
One
take
more,
all.
baby. Come on.
This is the
Big
type
more I
of
am.
intensity you can only see here at the PGF. They meet on a
It
board.
gets hotter and hotter and hotter, baby.
There's a silence to the crowd.
You're not gonna charge at me again down that hallway, buddy boy.
You sure about that? Sure about that? Come on, I won't bite. Come on, baby. Yup.
Both men struck at the same time.
Bud Nustin managed to eke out just a little more damage with that
Get him.
charged attack.
Get him. Oh, the juice. The moves.
Oh my God.
Oh, the guard break.
Oh my
Mac
God.
Daddy will
Come on.
not give up.
Come on.
Both
Getting a little
men
low there.
on the
Getting a little
defensive
low there,
right
Mac,
now.
huh? Kind of like how it was a low blow when you betrayed me. We had something, man.
Fresh wounds are fresh. Oh no, the Mac Daddy's coming back.
Oh,
But Nustin's falling, and the Big Mac Daddy is our Professional Gamers Federation champion!
it's your winner! And your new Professional Gamers Federation, the Big Mac Daddy Show!
Oh my goodness! Victory tastes good!
Big Mac Dad! Congratulations, buddy!
Oh man, even just watching the replay of that, Johnny, gives me tingles, man. That match was insane, wasn't it?
Did you see that? Did you see how? Oh, see, to all the viewers out there, man, if you had seen how low the Big Mac Daddy Show was on his out there, everyone, I bet you, Marcus, I give it to you. Probably thought Button Nustin was gonna win.
Oh, of course I did.
But the Big Mac Daddy Show clutched it, and I love it. He is a champion, baby.
It was just one of the most insane matches I have watched in the PGF, man. I mean, and I've seen some doozies, but Bud Dustin versus the Big Mac Daddy Show for the Professional Gamers Federation Championship is easily top 3 matches I have ever had the blessings to watch, man. And I know it will stay there for freaking ever. That is a permanent memory burned in deep, and I am so happy to have been able to watch it live. Let me tell you.
Oh man, but the Big Mac Daddy Show, because here's the thing, he's champ, baby, because he is the one that's in Alberta, because he is the best there is, the best there was, the best
Whoa,
that
whoa,
ever.
Johnny. Copyright,
What?
man.
The best daddy?
Oh. We'll work on that one. We're going to work on that one. Yikes. So, zooming into the 2 best looking dudes on the internet, Johnny, that wasn't the only thing that happened, because I'm sure you caught note right at the end there. Button Nustin, the same way that you betrayed me. Now, you and I definitely know what happened, and everybody who watched the Night of Nightmares knows what happened. But one of your favorite people actually showed up at Button Nustin's dormitory.
Oh,
and dropped the nuclear bomb
favorite person
of the year, man. The oily arcader himself went to Button Nustin in person and let him know that the Big Mac Daddy Show, since the very beginning, has been puppeteering this web of a master plan where he got File MK suspended. He got Button Nustin the title slot. He accused him of sabotaging the servers. All of the DQs, man, all of it was at the doing of the Big Mac Daddy Show. And ultimately, you guys have got to see what the hell I'm talking about, because it was crazy.
It's insane. Like, not only that, if you really think about it, we heard it from Button Nustin himself. We had something. In quotes, we had something.
Oh, that's
what he
true.
said. He said that.
They had, man, those two were working so well together. There was a couple instances during like Halo matches, but they'd appeared that they had been working through all of it. And then out of nowhere, man, he finds out it's all been a lie. It's all been fake. It's all just been the Big Mac Daddy setting himself up to win the Professional Gamers Federation champion.
Could you just imagine someone just setting you up?
Someone you thought was a friend. Someone you thought was, oh. I mean, all right. Now, Johnny, let's show the people what we're talking about. And God, I cannot wait to hear your opinion, because I know you love Mac, and I'm finally going to figure out why you can't stand Oily. But before any of that happens, you guys got to see what Oily Arcader Finally just watch the video. When it's time to fight, it is time to fight. Beautiful. Just a little. Oh man, ain't nothing. Come over here. Perfect time to talk, huh?
Whoa!
Yeah, man, come here. Come here. It ain't weird. It ain't weird. Come here.
Don't talk to him, Dustin!
No. Ain't no way.
This is
I
all
just
you're doing.
heard who I thought I just heard. Ain't no damn way. I heard who I just heard. Mark. Oh my God.
Was that Oily?
I swear to.
Is that Oily at Nustin's?
So listen.
Where'd he go?
Marcus, look, Marcus. At this point, I don't give a single fuck of being this guy again. God damn it!
Johnny's back, baby!
There we go.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This little guy is back again.
He's back again. Oily's back. He's with Nustin. Hey.
Hey,
I don't know what's going on. Nustin, are you there?
We talked about this
No,
guy.
wait, he
Why is
did
back?
what? No fucking way.
So, if I remember right, Oily had a secret that he was going to share. I
Are
thought
you
he was
shitting
going to
me?
share it. Apparently, he was just sharing
Mac,
it.
what the fuck?
Hold on,
That's the way the cookie crumbles, baby.
we got to go
What
down
the
to
fuck,
Mac.
dude.
What is going on, you guys?
I'll tell you what's going on. Apparently, Mac has been setting me up the entire fucking time. Oily just told me. He just broke it down for me. He said that Mac is the one that accused me of the server problems with File so that I'd get in trouble, right? He's been the cause of me getting DQ'd the entire time, and now he thinks he can manipulate it so that he can get me into the championship match so that he can get an easy win?
Oh, my goodness. Mac, is there any truth to these allegations?
You know what? From day one, I've been the puppet master. All right, getting that trash File MK out of the title shot. You know what? Nustin may be a competitor on the fields of life, but he's got nothing to do in the PGF. All right, we're gonna show him an ass whooping he's never seen his entire life. Okay, that's what he's gonna see right now. The Big Mac Daddy does what he wants, and he does it the best. Okay?
Big Mac Daddy's as dumb as he looks. You think you're better than me just because you're trying to screw me over? Just because you've screwed me over all these times, you think you're better? You haven't done shit against me. You haven't done shit. The only championship that you won was the one event that I wasn't participating in. Coincidence?
Just part of my doing, once again. The Big Mac Daddy always wins. Woo!
Oh.
Hey, I'll tell you what you can do. I'll tell you exactly what you can do. You can take that cheap $8 toy prop that you got that's painted in your leftover mustache dye, your Joker suit that you bought from Spirit Airlines, and you can wipe your tears with your PGF towel after I beat you.
Probably the best thing you've done in the PGF there, Nustin. Let me tell you, this suit was made by my man Hugo. I got 50 of them in my closet. All right, custom made from head to toe.
I'd buy
Nothing you would
50 of
know
them too
about.
if they cost 2 cents each.
We'll see how much that talk goes when we do this for honor. All right, we're putting you down once and for all, Nustin. Okay, the Big Mac Daddy's gonna be the first double champ and the only double champ in PGF history. Woo!
Oh, quit talking and pick up the sticks.
When it's time to fight, it is time to fight. Beautiful. Oh, man, Johnny. Dude.
We could have had a great friendship until that limelight fucking piece of shit ruined it all.
I mean, he ultimately let the truth out, right? But I couldn't believe that the Big Mac Daddy had such a power to push out and manipulate and control all of these things. Like when that came out, I mean, you love the Mac Daddy, but did that even shake you? Like what was going through your mind after the Mac Daddy was just like, yep, it was me. I did everything.
I said it before because I've grown up with I grew up with the Big Mac Daddy show. We've been kids. We grew up together here in Canada, all right? And I'm gonna say it again. It's just business. That's all it is. When we see it, we take it. That's all it's all about, all right?
I mean, but at some point, the betrayal, like the manipulation, the setting up these innocent gamers to fall. I mean, that feels a little personal, Johnny. You're telling me it's just business?
It's business, but you know what? You got to have some casualty. And Button Uston, he was the casualty in all this, okay? All right? I got nothing against the guy. You know what? The guy, he's a good professional gamer. But the Big Mac Daddy show, he is your main guy in the PGF. He's the one that set the boundaries high, all right? That's who the Big Mac Daddy show is. That is your Professional Gamers Federation champion. That's how it's always gonna be, baby.
Oh, and you know, ultimately, it's hard to not be hyped when Johnny the Mouth Malone's sitting right next to you. But I tell you, I can't help but be reminded of back in the day, right towards the end of Oily and the Big Mac Daddy show's partnership, right? They were a duo to nobody could beat them, okay? And ultimately, the certain actions by the Mac Daddy, similar to what kind of happened during the Night of Nightmares, is what ultimately made those two break up. I mean, it was an epic betrayal, and I just can't help but be reminded about it, man. It's a hard thing to watch sometimes.
Not for me. I don't care about that oily fuck, all right?
So what is it about Oily, man? Like, honestly, the people really finally want an answer.
You want to know
I do,
why
and so does everybody else.
Because he's a limelight stealing fuck. That's what he is, okay? I will never, ever respect that moose piss little shit, okay? That man took Rootin' Tootin' and Titan spot in that match in the PGF, okay? Let me tell you something, Marcus. You should know this name. You should know this name right here.
Okay.
The Rock. You know him?
Yeah, Dwayne, of course. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, a famous professional wrestler / Hollywood person.
Let me tell you this. Oily Arcade and the Dwayne The Rock Johnson are the same exact person, all right? And the reason why I say that is because they're both limelight stealing pricks. They both don't care about young talents, okay? When Oily Arcade stole Rootin' Tootin' Titan spot in that UFC match against the Big Mac Daddy show,
of course,
it pissed me off. How dare you steal a young talent's limelight, okay? How dare you? Because that's exactly what The Rock did at WrestleMania 40. He decided to take Cody Rhodes' spot, okay? How dare you, being a veteran, trying to steal a young man's spot, okay? He had that match, and you try to take it away from him. Fuck you have no respect for me, and I'm never gonna respect you for that, Oily Arcader, okay? You have no respect for talent here. You have no respect for the professional gamers here. Just like The Rock, you can off is a direction that you can fuck.
Wow, man, and the passion always strong, and ultimately you bring up so many good points, Johnny. What a comparison to be made, such an epic moment for the WWE world at WrestleMania 40, the shock story of Dwayne The Rock Johnson trying to essentially screw over a new and up-and-coming talent. I do remember that story floating around, and that is a powerful comparison for our very own Oily Arcader, but I can see where your passion comes from.
Oh, and you know what? I don't ever want to see the disrespect towards Dusty Rhodes, all right? That's his son that The Rock tried to take, by the way. That's Dusty Rhodes' son, and he did that. Oily Arcader, you try to take a spot away from a debut of a professional gamer.
Yep,
that was his debut, and you took it just like that.
Wow. You know,
how dare he?
I fully understand why you feel the way you feel about the Oily one, because he slipped in during, I do believe it was the Battle of the Gamers was that event, where UFC 4, it was the Big Mac Daddy versus the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. It was his debut match, his first ever match on the PGF, and unfortunately, the Oily Arcader slipped in, distracted the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, which caused him to lose that bout. It definitely was not.
That's the worst part. He got up to lose. I need milk before I get mad.
Yeah, get some of that Choco Milky juice in there. And I fully appreciate explanation. I've wondered for a while. It was such a visceral, it was such a powerful response, and it's clear that it comes from a place that you don't like the disrespect towards our professional gamers, because you bring it up all the time. Professional, teamwork. You hold a lot of pride behind doing it right the first time, and I respect the hell out of that, Johnny. I love it. You know as good as anybody, though, the Professional Gamers Federation is full of some of the most unique and eccentric characters that you can find, man. And these A-type personalities, they can get under your skin, and clearly Oily slipped under yours. But you can't help but admit it is wild to try to figure out what the Oily Arcader is going to do next. Man.
Better not be showing his face around. That's all I know.
Well, if we manage to get that sucker into a match, I'm sure there's going to be a lot he has to answer for, because like you said, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, the Big Mac Daddy, they are not too happy with that Oiler, and we'll have to see how it transpires, man. Okay, if I'm looking right, your second favorite, easy, Johnny, take a breath. Your second professional
favorite
gamer, he has been in hot water for a couple weeks now. Because if you remember, the Friday event before the Night of Nightmares, File MK was caught sleeping in the Black Ops 6 event. And the professional gamers, and yourself included, was not happy with File MK's presence in that match. And at the very end of that event, he actually called Larry Geiger himself and decided to run his mouth to the great and powerful Larry. Man, so that event, Johnny, where was your head at right at the end? I wish we had the clip, but right at the end, it seemed like all of the professional gamers just dogpiled onto File and just called him out for his severe lack of effort, essentially. And then you couldn't help but get sucked in. So what was going on down there?
Honestly, I gave no shits about the whole thing, all right? I just wanted to be down there to interview everyone and just have them all win them a damn TDM match, all right? It was Black Ops, Call of Duty, the newest one that came out, by the way. And I heard, by the way, speaking of, I heard positive reviews about that game, and I might have to try it at some point as well.
It's pretty fun.
But the point is that we were going to have a great match, and File MK had to be an arrogant prick, okay? He decided to run his mouth about leaderboards and bullshit. Guess what? When it comes to TDM, it ain't about leaderboards. The T in TDM stands for team, okay? And you're supposed to be a team member, okay? And not only that, you can even hear it in Bouncing Betty of all
that's
people,
true.
by the way. She even said it herself that she didn't want to play with File MK and Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who is probably the most beloved member of the PGF, okay? I've seen everyone, even backstage. Even John said how much he loved Rootin' Tootin' Titan. And the fact that Rootin' Tootin' Titan had said that he didn't want to play with File MK, that's when you know that you got a rotten apple with a bunch of other apples that you need to get rid of. And hopefully Larry Geiger will think on that, because suspension ain't even enough. All right?
Wow. Well, I can tell you, man, you weren't the only one pissed. All of the other professional gamers had similar sentiments that they expressed towards File. And he made a very bad judgment call. And like I said, Larry Geiger, he records everything. Larry doesn't miss a beat, okay? And if you're going to have words with the one and only Larry, you better be ready for him to show everyone. So, this is Larry and File. This was File's phone call before the Night of Night, or after the Black Ops 6 event. Come check this out.
dude, we had a fucking agreement. Like, I was on the show, and they just berated me. Like, I'm the highest paid here. We agreed on the contract. I was going to be the face of this organization. Why are they doing this?
Hold on now, File Man. Listen, you know what the PGF is. These guys are charged up, man. They're going to give you a hard time the whole time. Yeah. What are you trying to say to them? What's with the attitude, File? What's going on?
Maybe you should go watch your own show that you're trying to put out here. This makes no sense. Like, we had an agreement. This is what I signed the contract for, and they're just bullshitting me, dude. Like, I feel like they're just all ganging up after me. It's not even the performers. Johnny was coming at me, dude. Like, what?
Now, File, you know, man, you're a shining star. You do as bright as you. You're getting under people's skin ever since day one, man. You've been rubbing it in their face. Highest paid. Look at me. You don't think they're going to clap back? They're clapping back, File.
Yeah, but this is a little overkill, don't you think? Like, I was just stating facts. They're just trying to pull shit out of their ass.
Come on, File, man. Like, you really don't think this is something that you can take? I mean, these guys are just giving you a hard time. This is good competition, File.
Okay, you know that I can take anything, you know, any shit that comes from them, but, like, this is stupid.
Okay, so what are you telling me? So, first of all, let's talk about you for a second. You walked off of 2 shows. You really think anybody else is going to get away? Nustin walked off once and got in trouble. We've been giving you passes, File.
Well, you know why I walked off? Because your technicians all messed up everything going on. I couldn't even log into the game.
Oh, File, we have gone over this, man. We're doing the best we can, and we got rid of those idiot technicians.
Maybe you should take some of the money from all the other gamers' contracts and spend it on good technicians.
Oh, so now they're worth less, File?
No crap.
Oh, File, this attitude of yours, man, is starting to get a little long in the tooth, man. You feel a little special? Like, why do you think you deserve all these special treatments, File?
Because I'm File. They're a pile of crap.
All right, man, listen here, File. I'm just going to have to put my foot down, okay? This is unprofessional, man. You came in here as a professional gamer, and you got to take the licks just like anybody else. All right? You got to remember who I'm Larry Geiger, man. You don't just come and call me and start running your mouth, okay?
I can do whatever I want, dude.
You can't be...
The Professional Gamers Federation is supposed to be able to attain and provide for the professional gamers. If you can't even let me play the game, then what am I supposed to be doing here?
Listen, man, I don't need this explosive attitude, okay? You don't need to be blowing up on me right here. You got to remember who you're talking to, File.
Mm-hmm. You got to remember who you're talking to, man. Like, you got to... I'm File, okay? They don't even know who you are. Larry, Geiger, show your fucking face. You're literally literally the big bitch. You're not even showing your face. They don't even know who you are. I am File.
You not know who you're talking to, File, man. You got to watch who you're talking to, File. One more bad word, brother, and I don't know what I'm going to have to do.
Fuck you.
Oh my gosh! Can you? He got the popcorn again. There's that popcorn. It just shows up, man.
Hey, man, his ass got suspended.
Man, and exactly because after Larry showed us that video on last week's Battle Pass, he made an announcement on the Friday on the Night of Nightmares that File MK had been suspended until further notice, Johnny. Oh my gosh, man. It was crazy. We had to change the format. He gave me a whole new thing to do. Like, on the fly, Larry made us pivot because of a last-second suspension of File.
I just wish, you know what? I kind of wish Fire MK was here because of all that saltiness that's coming out of him. I would put it in my popcorn and I'd be eating it all over.
I mean, I used to say poor File, but after he said that to Larry, after he dropped so much attitude, so much aggression towards our great and powerful LG himself, we love Larry. Now, granted, he's a special kind of attitude, and he sometimes pisses you off more than you will ever understand. How long has he been sitting there? And you let me just say all that, Johnny?
I don't give a fucking shit about Fire. Okay, you know what? I used to, because I never hated him. I don't hate people, okay? I don't hate people.
Powerful word.
But you know what? Larry Geiger is the reason. He is the reason why Fire MK has a job here in the PGF. He is the reason he got a contract. And to tell Larry Geiger, fuck you? How about fuck you, File? Okay, that is someone who is a mentor to not just me, but a mentor to Markus and every other staff backstage of the PGF. And that's how you say it to Larry Geiger? Nah, fuck you.
He's like a third and fourth father to all of us, man. And ultimately, nobody talks to Larry like that because there ain't no faster way to get the entire PGF against you than to go against Johnny. By the way, he is right next to us. The one and only Larry Geiger, who walked into the studio about 5 to 10 minutes ago. And how do you walk so slow? I mean, quietly, Larry. No one ever hears him coming. Hey, boss.
Hey, Larry.
So, you apparently have a message again? How much do I have to change?
Really?
Nothing? Okay, one video. One. He just brought one video, Johnny. Just one.
Oh.
It's another one, a file? Oh, no, Johnny, we have another recorded conversation.
I got my popcorn.
Get your popcorn ready. We got another recorded conversation.
I can't
wait. The one and only, the great and powerful.
I can't wait to hear it. 5MK's fired.
Well, let's hope that's not what it is. I still got a special place in my heart for File, but I do got to do what Larry says. And when he says he's got a video of him and File, I got to play it. So, without further ado, here comes our boy. Is it ready yet? Is it ready? Come on, John. Okay, it's ready? Let's see what Larry has for...
red mark, buddy.
Let's see what Larry's got for us this time. It's another video called
you
File.
Be at the show right now? What's going on?
Nope.
The show just fucking ended. I'll tell you, and I'm sick of this shit. Dude,
sorry guys, hold on. John, are you kidding, man? You have one simple job. One. And all you got to do is not suck at it. And yet here you are doing what you do the best, and that's sucking. So what I need you to not do is suck at this.
Markus, he's right there. Larry's right there. Hey, Larry.
Larry, we are getting this figured out. Don't you worry about a thing. You know why? Because every little thing is going to be all right. Let's try to make it work this time. Talk to me.
Hey, Val, shouldn't you be at the show right now? What's going on?
The show just fucking ended.
All right, Dak Burnett, give me just a second to get this squared away.
Oh, look.
Hey, Val.
Yeah, hey, Derp.
The master and commander, Derp himself. Derp, give me just a second. We have a wild update on File MK, and Johnny is going to share some of his great Halloween stories because you told me you had a great one. So you do that real quick for me, Johnny. Okay.
All right, I'll tell a good Halloween story. All right, so this is about when I was probably in grade 5 elementary school or grade 6 middle school. It was depending there, and it was October. It wasn't Halloween yet, but it was gonna be Halloween very soon. And my grandpa had actually passed away during that time. May God rest his soul. And when he passed away, I guess let's just say his spirit kind of stayed, and it wasn't as scary for me personally because I love my grandpa. I've always looked up to him, but I've always felt his presence. But we later found out that's actually not my grandpa this entire time that I was interacting with. What ended up happening
Wow, hold
was
on.
that
Keep going.
my house that was built, because where I'm at, I'm very isolated where I'm at. That's how I like it to be. I love nature, right? So the house that where my house is and where it's built, it was built on native land, meaning that we built on a native land where many people have died either during the residential school era, or during when the Caucasians came to Canada, basically, and just kind of, because here's the thing, the natives were the ones
Vikings?
that found Canada first. No.
Which Caucasians?
Christians.
Oh, so after the
playing-
Vikings had already landed on Canada.
Oh yeah, well, the natives have basically found, it was because the Europeans have traveled and they actually went in Canada first, Marcus.
Oh, right on.
That's how it was. But anyways.
Anyway, sorry, I digress.
So I don't want to make it too long, but our house that we built on was on native land, and they were not happy about that. And we actually had spirits that we didn't know about. And this whole time, I thought I was talking with my grandpa, but nope, it was actually 3 spirits. Well, we thought it was 1 spirit, but we had an investigator come into our house. Turns out it was 3, 2 ghosts, 1 demon. And the one I interacted with was actually a demon. And he was actually pretending. Yeah, it's for those who don't believe me, I don't give a shit about you. But this is actually what happened.
Talk to me.
Yeah, and the ghost, we actually still have 1 ghost currently, but it's not in our house or in our area of house.
What?
But it's actually 5 minutes, because there was a road right next to my house.
Yes.
That where a native woman had actually hung herself, and she's been haunting that area ever since. So yeah, so this is a true story, by the way. I am not even,
dude, I love that. Well, I mean,
absolutely
scary as all hell, but you are quite the little ghost hunter.
I
don't know, ghost magnet. I don't know if you're hunting them, but they sure are spending time trying to find you.
I was a kid at the time, so like I didn't understand, I didn't know better. But I can tell you my parents and my brother's story, because my middle brother.
I need about 3.5 more minutes. Keep going.
Keep going? All right, perfect. So my middle brother, his story was that he was actually forced when he was trying to sleep. It felt like someone was holding down his throat and pushing him down, and he couldn't breathe, and he didn't know what was going on, and it totally freaked him out. And this was when I think he was either in middle school or he was just entering high school as well. And another story, which is probably my favorite
sorry, not to interrupt. Was this all at the same place?
Or at my home? But let me tell you,
Whoa.
let me tell you an incident that happened outside my house. This is where the ghost girl comes in.
So you got one of those auras that ghosts you're a magnet for them.
Well, you have to remember, Canada was mostly a native land.
Yes.
Remember, if you look into our anthem, our singing, our home and native land.
Absolutely. I always took it as the native as in that's where you're from, not native as in native.
That's where
Interesting. Holy cow.
Land.
Keep going, please. We're so close.
So my dad was on his way from work, and he thought he had seen a woman in his rearview mirror. And it completely freaked him out. He stopped the car to look back, and it turns out there was no one there. So he made his way home. And then as he got home, he saw a woman up the staircase. Thought it was my mom, looking very beautiful. But he walks into the kitchen, sees my mom.
Okay.
And then he goes, and by the way, this is word for word. Even though I was young and I was not allowed to repeat it, but I heard it word for word. He goes, "What the fuck?" He drops his bags, looks at the top staircase. No one was there, even though he thought he saw one. And it completely freaked him out.
Oh my gosh.
That is probably my favorite story my dad's ever told me. And
you guys stayed in this haunted, demon-filled, ghost-driven home?
It's gone now. My
it's
mom
gone. The ghost.
The demon's definitely gone.
Okay, why?
And,
or how?
My mom had actually used this thing called agarbatti, which is
Okay.
basically, in Muslim ritual, is
wow.
a little piece of token. You burn it.
Okay.
It's smoke, and you're basically cleansing.
Is it similar to burning incense?
Yeah, basically you're getting rid of the negativity.
Got you. Okay, interesting.
That's what we use, and over time it became a positive. But the reason why this demon in particular was special though was because apparently, because the investigator found this out, he had used not tools, but he had someone that was able to communicate basically on the other side. This was the same, and this actually freaked out my dad actually. This was the same demon my grandpa had actually had a battle with in the 80s when he did what do you call it? Not
exorcism.
What do you call it? Exorcism, exactly. My grandpa actually did an exorcism on this lady who was possessed, and apparently that same demon had attacked my grandpa, and I didn't believe it until I saw the scratches on his body. That's when I started to believe it. I'm not joking. If you really want Marcus, I will give a call to my pops and I will bring him here when he's free. I am not joking. He
I'll
can
tell
you
you,
all the stories.
When it comes to special editions of Ghost Ghouls and Gamers, we may have to bring in our resident ghost expert and really do a deep dive into the spooky world, because like he said, you believe what you want to believe, but for those who enjoy dabbing into the otherworldly worlds, our very own Johnny the Mouth Malone has a deep well of experience. That is a wild stories. Wild.
And not as well as the Conjuring House.
Well, like
the
in general,
House
or
is even worse.
Yes. This is crazy, and it bought me just enough time.
Perfect. I'm ready to see this file clip.
Larry, I apologize, but we do what we got to do, and I'll tell you, I am very excited as well, because as we load up the very anticipated, where did you go? There it is. The very anticipated video from
Hello, hey, File. This is a number I didn't think would come calling me anytime soon.
Okay, let me properly set this up. Okay, sorry about that. Dang it. Kerfuffles happened, but we are good now. So, without further ado, this is the fresh, very fresh, readily rendered second video that Larry had with File MK. Let's see what happened. Can we bring the TV up, John? Thank you. Let's see what happened to our very own Babyface Boy himself.
Baby, I'm gonna love it.
Hello, hey, File.
All right. Well, it's another video call like we. All right.
Would come calling me anytime soon. How can I help?
Yeah, I after the suspension, I wasn't sure if you.
What the fuck, John?
My number as well, but I'm glad to see that you did.
Whatever. We have some kind of distortion.
I
Go with
wasn't really expecting it either at first. I do gotta get some things off my chest a little bit. I do think that as a professional gamer, I wasn't really acting super professional in the past couple events, and our latest phone call and discussion, for sure. I definitely think I could have done things a whole lot better, and if you would want to take
the
me
deepest
back,
Files voice has ever been.
would like to do things a whole lot better going forward. I definitely think that I put myself kind of on a pedestal, unrightfully so, at least in this current moment. I'm not gonna backtrack and say that I think I can be at the top, and I think I was just kind of assuming that I was already there, and I think I wasn't giving enough credit to all the other professional gamers who are trying to go for the same opportunities as I am. So,
Well, File, I gotta tell you, man, this is a bittersweet moment, because not only did I lose my accent again, I'll get it. Hold on. Hey, File. Okay. All right, File. Now listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit of a bittersweet moment, because I'm pretty sure the last words you said to me were, fuck you. And I'll tell you, that's some bold, bold words. And that suspension wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. And you know that, right?
Yeah. You know, and even to that point, I was still kind of shocked that you actually did suspend me. But, you know, looking back, I think I kind of handed your decision on a silver platter for you right there.
I can tell you, I never thought I would be. I never thought I'd be suspending File MK, one of my newest gamers. Because if it was based off a skill file, you'd never leave. But ultimately, what you were doing over the last couple weeks, man, it was just unacceptable. Walking off the show, because you know who that hurts, File? It hurts our fans.
It hurt my keyboard, too.
Breaking keyboards makes our fans happy. You can break every damn thing in your house, File. But you know what you can't do? You can't leave our gamers hanging. You can't, man. Because our fans love you. They come to see you. And if they watch you walk off the screen, what are we doing? What type of lessons are we learning? Because like you said right there, the P in PGF, it stands for professional. And I'll tell you, we only allow professionals in the PGF.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of professional, File, that I've been looking for ever since you came on episode 1. Now, as much as I would never slow you down, man. You are a shining, bright star. But even a star has to follow the rules, File. And I think you're ready for that now. This suspension wasn't easy, and we've missed you. But if you're ready to take it serious, I'm ready to go back to the board and ask them if they are ready to release your suspension. And if you're ready for that, I'm ready to go to bat for you, File, because I always will and I always have. But are you committed to be the File MK that I know you can be and entertain the ever-living shit out of every one of the Professional Gamers Federation's fans?
I can do that.
Then let's fucking do it, man. I'm going today. I'm going to go to the board. I'm going to ask them for some leniency. And then I'm going to get back to you, File. Do not let me down, man. Don't make me eat this. Because trust me, you'll be the one eating it.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling, File. This couldn't have been easy, man. This couldn't have been easy.
Well, can I ask you to do one thing for me?
Of course, File.
Can you start getting my belt ready?
I already got the brass polish on the counter, bud.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll talk soon, File.
All right.
All right,
We'll
bye.
see ya.
I mean, Johnny, a rare, humble moment from the File MK himself. I'm not going to lie, Larry, that surprised me. I did not see File MK having what some people would call a realization about himself.
Don't fucking believe any of it.
The doubt. You're saying it's not real, Johnny?
I think he's only doing this because he wants that bag of money. I don't think he cares about our gamers. I don't.
I don't know, man. I believe that people definitely can change. And if File MK is truly ready to take this a little more serious, you got to give it to him, Johnny. There may be a future where he becomes the champ in real life that he is in his head.
I ain't gonna believe it until I see it. All right?
Ooh. So Johnny extends an olive branch, but I feel like to him it's only about that big because the doubt...
It's only about money to him.
The doubt has been established.
You know what, though? Kind of... I don't want to be too upset in a way because it is business, but I feel like for File, it's more than business. It's a tactical revenge. I feel like he ain't in it for the PGF. I think he's just in it for himself. All right.
Hey, man, and I don't blame you. Ultimately, it will be up to File MK to prove all of his doubters wrong, because he has a hell of an uphill battle to fight if the board accepts Larry's recommendation, which, come on, who doesn't? But ultimately, we will wait on that final announcement and final decision. But if you had to guess, or if I had to guess, and I was a betting man, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see File MK a little bit sooner than any of us thought we may see him. If he changes, that's yet to be seen. But I know what I want to see. Johnny, I know what you believe is going to happen. But ultimately, the future is the one that is going to tell us what comes next. Because you know what comes next, Johnny? I know you do, man. Because guess how many days we are from Friday? Wednesday. Thursday. Oh, my favorite day of the week. Baby. Because the PGF live event is coming at you, baby. And this week, we have wheels under our gamers. It is Race Friday, and we are bringing to you none other than, shut up, File, Wreckfest. That's right, Johnny. The ultimate destruction derby simulator and race game is coming to the PGF, because our professional gamers are getting behind the wheel, and we are adding the PGF spin that you will only find at the Professional Gamers Federation.
Now this is my type of gaming, all right? I've done racing games in a couple of my past times, Marcus. I love it. It's perfect for me, baby.
I know, isn't it great? M Derp is excited. Actually gives File a W. I gotta say it. But anyway, Wreckfest is coming, and I am so excited because me and Johnny the Mouth and all of our professional gamers are gonna be there, and it is gonna be wild. The Big Mac Daddy show coming in hot and heavy, screaming "fuck File" from the digital arena. But we are going crazy because guess what we have? Our gamers are getting on the Sofa Supreme. We have love seats with flames on them because we have a sofa race that is unlike anything you've ever seen.
It's a wave of 6 viewers on Kick. Oh, baby.
60,000 viewers coming straight from the Big Mac Daddy show himself, as he would say, and not as good as me.
Cheers to the Big Mac Daddy.
Woo! Amazing stuff. I'm sure the stream was one for the ages, because I can tell you, when I'm away from Mac Daddy, the only thing I want to be is closer to Mac Daddy. See what I did there? A little turnaround. Almost like a race, because that is exactly what is coming. Because as we have Sofa Supreme, we also have the recreational vehicle demolition derby. Which one of our professional gamers will be able to survive the chaos? I don't know. And there's one last one, a special event. And guess what, Johnny? It's a surprise. Only me and Larry know what this event is. And I can tell you right now, I have never been more excited to put my professional gamers in a situation to see how they survive, to see how they win, and to see exactly what it means to call them professional gamers. Because when they pull out of this main event, if they pull out of this main event, it's going to be nothing like anybody has seen before. And all of that can only happen here at the Professional Gamers Federation. Johnny, are you excited, man?
I'm always hyped, man. It's a PGF time, baby. PGF.
What's the J stand for? Jump for joy?
I would jump right now, all right, for the PGF.
And I'm going to jump for joy right now, because that brings us to the saddest part of the show. We got to go, Johnny. We got
Larry,
so much to do, man.
One more hour, Larry? One more? Oh, he's not even there
Do I not
anymore.
got to go? Do I not have to go there? to Kansas. I'll stay and do the show. Don't make me fly. I'll stay 4 hours. I'll do a 4-hour, 10 hours. I have to go.
Travel. I completely forgot about we have to travel.
Yeah,
God damn
man.
it.
I don't want to go there. I got bit 3 times last time we were there. 3.
Remember, I went to Australia and those dang,
Oh my
dang
gosh,
Tasmanian
yes.
devils, man. Oh my God. Ha.
But hey, as nobody knows better than me and Johnny, we go where Larry makes us go because we have gamers to find. We have matches to make. We have the world to take over. So Johnny, if you're as excited as I am, let's get the hell out of here because the Professional Gamers Federation never stops, and we will see each and every one of you legends on this Friday's live PGF event.
PGF for life, baby.
Woo!
Champions play. The thrill of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Only the best chance seems the day. Flagging, we're starting the game tonight. My hands are shaking. Ready for the showdown, countdown to life. Late start focus, we're never gonna lose. Time to go rock and roll and make it. Get ready to fly with all your might. We'll play the crown, we'll reach new heights. Oh, playing with the pros. Yeah, playing with the pros.
Use these popcorn, but that's fine.
Was it gross?
It was Oreo popcorn.
Oh God.
It's good. It's good.
Sugar
it's
bomb.
just that when I crush it, it gets all sticky on your fingers when I was crushing it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to like do this on stream. So I'm just like,
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, we know. No
Yeah.
Oreo popcorn if you're gonna crush it.
yeah.
Oh
exactly.
man. Good
That was good.
shit.
Oh, we're still live.